Well, contrary to appearances, this isn't a sentimental reunion of old political sparring partners. What this gathering does represent is a solid cross-section of leaders and outstanding members of the Congress. Now, perhaps you've been informed, I don't know, there would have been some leaders and leading members in the leadership of the Senate here, but I understand that they're in the middle of a vote, and therefore they're missing this occasion. But some here are Democrats, some Republicans, some are liberals, some conservatives, but all of us here today are united by something much bigger than political labels. We're all Americans. We all want to get the American economy moving, and we all realize that to achieve this, we must cut federal deficits to bring down interest rates and create jobs. Together, we've been reviewing the situation, and speaking for myself, I've come out of the meetings as an optimist. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen impressive evidence that the American economy is looking up. Yesterday's historic rally of the stock market and several leading economic indicators all point toward economic recovery, and a growing number of banks are lowering their prime interest rates. We have to keep this momentum for prosperity going by passing the bipartisan legislation before the Congress to lower deficits by raising revenues and cutting spending. If enough Republicans and Democrats join together now to achieve this goal, interest rates will keep on coming down, and we'll get to the point where there will be jobs for all Americans who want to work. We can do it, but we can only do it together. And I want to thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
All right. You. We'll get a picture of that.
President, the stock market went down today, sir. How do you explain that?
I don't, because it didn't.
It goes down, 1.81.
Well, somebody took profit.
Freedom is called freedom.
I would say that that's a lot of profit taking after a tremendous rally. You know, people are very nervous in the marketplace, which is the understatement of the century, because where we used to view a long-term investor and be able to invest with confidence in many of our blue chip stocks today, that the government's become such a destabilizing factor that many people, including myself, don't believe there's really a long term anymore because the government is so unpredictable. Secretaries of the Treasury, I guess you'll get a printed statement, except John Connally, who was not reachable. And I'm sure John would have supported this as well, to support the tax legislation, that the reserve policy in monetizing this debt. We realize that the fiscal policy isn't helping and the Fed's doing it all, budget policy. So that is what we are here for, to talk about the tax bill, about bringing a balance between our fiscal and